What's up, y'all? We back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big Killzown on your phone. The money still low. The team is forever, ever strong, man. It's Beatz N Bitz Podcast. Right now, you got me piecing on some castles. We waiting on Serizaku and everybody to come through. Hey, Cryro, get up on here, bro. What's up, man? What's up, Cryro boy? Yeah, bro, I sent you the link. I wasn't playing when I said get up on the show, bro. Got to have you on the show. You know, shout out to little Cryro in the building, man. Cryro boy, y'all go check him out on YouTube, man. Serizaku just setting up some stuff. You know that boy just got out work not too long ago, so we're in here chilling. But man, we got a loaded show for y'all tonight, man. It's a lot to talk about. Last week it wasn't that much to talk about. This week, oh yeah, it's a lot to talk about. There's a whole lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot to talk about. And just want to let y'all know, merch will be coming soon. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a Teespring store coming up here pretty soon, man. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. And yeah, man, it's just a lot of things I've been seeing, man, that's been going on, and I just feel good, man. I had a long week this week, and shoot, it was a long week this week. A lot of stuff happened, but your boy that made it. Ooh, excuse me, Lord. Dang, them was already working on you, boy. But you know, and like I said, man, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for everything going down, man. Like we got the merch coming. Of course, y'all can catch us on pay. I'm thinking about. I got to see. I briefly mentioned it with Hayes. We might have like either a You Ain't Lying Patreon and a Beatz N Bitz Patreon, or we might just have like a Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network Patreon too, so where we'll be doing some bonus stuff, and you know what I'm saying. We'll just see how that pans out. I'm gonna get with Serizaku and Breezy and Hayes. Hey man, hey look, it's Breezy in the building. Speaking of the devil, what's up, man? What's that boy? I mean, speak of the angel. What's up, Breezy? You on mute, bro. Breezy, you on mute. You muted yourself. Hold on, what's he say? He said, oh. He said he'd be right back. But yeah, man. So tonight we're gonna be talking about WandaVision coming to America 2, Soulja Boy versus everybody. And it's a lot to talk about tonight, man. But I'm over here just, chilling like Lil Cryro, man. Hey, Cryro, I sent you the link, bro. I'm telling you, come on up here, man. Don't be scared. Come on up here, man. We had Charlie on one episode. We got to have you on the episode too, bro. Come on. I still got one, and I still got one cheeseburger left. But yeah, man. Just ended my historic career on Madden. And, depending on how crazy this mug is, everybody gets set up, they getting their drinks and getting they little zuzus and wham-whams. I just had to come on, man, and just holler at everybody because it's going down. And, yeah, man. What else is going on, man? Shoot. Little housekeeping things, man. I got tons more content coming to the Patreon, man. So if y'all ain't signed up to the Patreon, the Killzown Patreon, that's how I keep the the lights and the internet and all that on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be chipping in on the bills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all oh, Hayes in the building. What's up, Hayes?
What's
Y'all
up with
check out that
y'all?
Patreon, man. Wait a minute, hold up. Why my wait a minute. Settings, audio. No, where the hell? Hold on. Hayes, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's being weird. But what's up, man?
I'm back.
What's
What's up
up,
with
Breezy? We just waiting
Not
on
much.
Serizaku, man. He getting about a fifth of vodka, you know, some
you?
Henny, you know. Maybe, you know.
What y'all
But
boys up
what's
to
up
though,
with
man?
everybody, man? What's happening?
Man, I'm chilling right now, man.
Man, I'm chilling like Lil Cryro. We're trying to get Cryro Boy up on here, man. Come on now. You know.
He said, you know.
You know.
There we
But
go.
what's been going on, y'all? Hey, so Breezy, did you see that Biggie doc, man?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, you ain't seen it yet? Oh.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to get a charge.
All right.
No, I ain't
Yeah,
seen it.
that Biggie doc was something else, bro. I cried watching that mug, man. I cried. Real tears. Like all over again. Cause I remember when Biggie, I was what, 6, 7, no, I was 7 years old. Like I didn't believe Tupac had died. But when I saw, I was, shoot, I don't know where I was at, man. I was at school and they came on the radio and they said, man, Biggie dead. I said, what? No. They're like, yeah, bro, he dead. You know, and then I came home and that's all they talked. They was on the TV and I remember crying so hard, bro.
Yeah.
My mama then was like, bro, why is you tripping? I'm like, man, that was my cat, man. We used to jump up and down when More Money, More Problems came out. Oh, hold up, man. Hold up, man. The boy in the building.
What up, Killzown?
We gotta play the song real quick, man. You ain't no copyright strike me. Like Mr. Cole. Yeah, got my boy in the building. Turn it up. Yeah, go ahead, do it. We got you on the spot.
What's good with y'all?
Yo, yeah.
Chilling. I'm chilling.
Chilling like a Cryro.
Chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Hold on. Wait.
Cryro, that's all he say, bro. You hear me? That's all he say. I'll be like, bro, I'm chilling. He be like, bro, you chilling like little Cryro, bro.
Yeah.
That became the slogan, bro.
Yeah.
But what's good with y'all though?
Man, you know what we doing. Oh, you know exactly what we doing.
We just out here on the block.
Ain't nothing changed, bro. I did the cold shadow and I stepped out the way and I've been sitting here been leaning on that mug just like this. Shoot, it's melting. I gotta get my carpet. Oh man, we just in here. But hold on, that Biggie documentary, man. I was sitting there crying. I'm talking about. I wasn't bawling, but I had a little tear in my eyes because it like showed you from him coming up from his birth and his mama, his grandmama, everybody. You feel me? And we gonna do a deep dive on it on You Ain't Lying this week, but y'all gonna see it and we'll come back and talk about it. But man, did y'all see? Well, I'm gonna wait to
yeah, I feel like they did a very good job on it, man.
Man,
me personally, I had went into it like, here go another documentary on them, and we didn't already heard everything. But then, man, once they said that D-Rock had let some footage go I already knew then kind of that it was gonna be something special.
Oh yeah, we got like behind the scenes footage. Like we got the whole
Yeah.
rap battle between him and I didn't even know he had battle Preem. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had the biggest D boy in the whole New York City come down in a daggone Fila tracksuit battling Biggie. And Biggie killed him, and then nobody died. Like that could have been it right there, you know?
Yeah, man. For that moment to be caught on camera like that, and for us to hear the background story behind it, man, definitely was something, man. It was something.
Man, and then like him going back and forth to Jamaica, it was a whole bunch of stuff in there, man. Like we
Yeah,
got to
man. It
really,
was worth seeing, man. It's definitely worth seeing, man.
man. I'm trying to tell you. So what's been going on, man? It ain't that been too much going on. I mean, I seen some more. I need to ask Cryro real quick, man. How did you feel? I seen the reaction, but how do you feel about the Mortal Kombat movie? Like the trailer and everything. Do you think it's gonna be good? Do you think it's gonna be tough? What you think?
I think it's gonna be good. Like like for this Mortal Kombat, I feel like for the last Mortal Kombat, it was a little bit like PG-13 and stuff like that. So I feel like for this Mortal Kombat, we will like see more like blood, actually like see fatalities, people dying and stuff like that. So I think it might be good.
Yeah, man. What else been going on, man? It ain't. I mean, it's
Man,
been a lot
going kind
going
of
on.
crazy right, man, over this movie though, man. Over this coming to America. There's a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people,
man.
man.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell Serizaku said he was here in a minute. He must drink the whole. He like you. Hey, he probably hit the whole bottle of Brown. What be going
Wow.
on, man? Let's see here. We waiting on a man to come in here because I really want to get to
Okay.
them other topic. But Sony is removing, and I want to hear Breezy on this one first. Like they're removing the movies off of the PlayStation store. So after I think in a couple of weeks you ain't gonna be able to buy or rent movies from the PlayStation store no more. They finna take them off. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to buy or rent movies on the PlayStation store no more. And you can still watch everything you got, but as
Yeah.
far as buying new content, like how do y'all feel about that? Because I mean, I'm heavy on the physical media, but it's just a topic because we always said, especially me and Hayes always had this conversation. What's up, Serizaku in the building, man? What's up, man?
You know me, man. I'm the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion,
Boy, what was you
leader
over
of the
there
Hurt
doing?
Business.
Serizaku in the building, boy.
That's
What's
right.
up with it,
What's
boy?
going on, man?
Serizaku.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that. Had to take a little detour. Had to handle some
Yeah,
business.
that boy had to make that grand entrance, baby.
Everybody knows as the chief hurt officer of the Hurt Business.
hey. So now that we got a full house, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta run it back for Serizaku. So in light of, we in this streaming era, we in this digital age, like Sony announced this week that they're not going to be selling digital movies or renting digital movies. They're shutting down their entire purchasing and rental service. You can still access all of the content that you buy, but at a certain time period, you ain't gonna be able to purchase or rent movies ever again off the platform. So how do y'all feel about that? Because as a person that is I'm pro physical media, but I also am pro digital in certain aspects in certain ways. So shout out to Hayes, his phone probably dying, so he got to let that mother charge up.
All
But
right.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hayes coming on. Like, how do y'all feel about them removing that? Because that's the age old argument. Um, it's always the thing if the internet shuts off or if a storefront goes down, what is gonna happen to all that content and all the movies that I then purchased.
I mean, I'm kind of going through this with a lot of my anime right now, where they'll put up a show, right, that I want to watch, right,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll only put it up. We only put it up in Japanese with English subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I wanted the dub. Yeah, well, you need to go out. Well, you can buy we sell the dub as well. Yeah, but that's on you. And whenever we go down, that goes down with it, unless you're gonna spend the money to buy the DVD. I'm like, I done had to go like and buy certain shows out as a result because they only have, like, one of my favorite TV shows is Robotech. If I try to buy it digitally anywhere, it's the remastered one with the new audio and the added scenes. The new audio sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's like, them sound effects, this is not what I grew up on. So I bought the original DVDs that ADV put out. And they're fucking great. But you can't get that shit online anywhere except for Tubi TV or Pluto TV.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's something you got to deal with, but it's also kind of like,
dang,
I don't want to deal with that shit, and I also don't want to lose, my digital media. But also, I'm kind of like, I got to keep all these DVDs and shit, and that is kind of expensive. But especially if it's out of print. Like, I bought Wedding Peach on DVD, and that motherfucker, I sold a copy of that for like $150.
Dang.
It's out of print, and nobody has picked it up yet. So I sold it at the right time.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's like, I feel like with Sony making it the right move because, like, really, I don't even think the console should even be on there for real like that. And I just feel kind of, I ain't gonna say jaded, but I feel like it's really pointless because you got all the streaming services on there and they are trying to beef up Crackle right now. So, why not take all of the Sony Pictures library? And I mean, of course, they can't really put a heavy hitter on there like Spider-Man. So, they can, but they're gonna have to parlay it with Disney Plus, but which is not a problem because the good thing about Crackle is it's a lot of Sony TV shows good shows they haven't even put up on the service yet.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put like I don't even know why they even sold the rights for the anime, the Marvel anime that they had ordered, through Madhouse. I don't understand why they put it on Netflix, but it's just an interesting thing to see that they would at this stage of the game, but they making so much money now and they didn't pull themselves out of the red with the PS4 and now with the PS5. It's like the whole company is kind of shifting to be a part, to be on that train. So how do y'all feel about did y'all get to watch? How do y'all feel? Did y'all get to watch Coming to America too?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet.
Okay.
It's got a bit of an ass pull part in the movie that I was kind of like, that part don't make no sense.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I literally had to stop, go put in the movie. I was like, yeah, there's no gap of time and when the fuck this could have happened. You're doing some fuck shit with this to get this done.
Well, without spoiling it, because I don't know, Crowro, did you see it yet?
No, I haven't. The thing that I don't like about it is that they waited too long to
That's another thing.
Came out with the movie. Yeah, I don't like how they did that.
Like 33 years.
I mean, I liked it. I mean, it was kind of
it's alright.
A timely retelling of the story. Well, not a retelling, but it's a timely continuation of the story, and it kind of asks the questions that we wanted to see. What up, bro? My boy Ro up on Facebook. Shout out to Ro in the chat. It kind of gave. I feel like it kind of gave a end gap or a stop gap to the story because we always wanted to know what happened afterwards. Now, it was kind of funny the way they brought the story in because it was just it was like, okay, cool. That's when it could have, the twist could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes perfect sense because it seems like something that it'll do. And I think they just kind of went heavy on the funny and the laughs. And then they went on, they tried to put the message in there and they should have just focused on more of the funny and the laughs.
Yeah.
But the characters was hella entertaining though. And I like the fact that the story was kind of like, it went from, okay, we trying to get, we trying to come up until we trying to come up and come up off of people. Whereas in this story was like, nah, let's do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's start our own legacy and live our own life. And, it's not about, it's not about a team necessarily keeping things going, but this is how like families work. Cause that's basically how I like the message. I feel like I said, the message is okay, but they went too heavy on the message instead of keeping on the jokes. The first half of the movie, I couldn't stop laughing. As we got to the second half, it was kind of like, but it was overall, it was an entertaining movie. And I like everybody that was in the movie. Everybody did their thing. It wasn't a bad character in the movie. Almost everybody came back and everybody was hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was entertaining. WandaVision though. It didn't open the door to I got so many questions for.
Yeah. I saw it this morning, and then I got they got that link that I sent you earlier in the day about it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm just like, I don't care how you do it, just do it.
That's the sentiment at this point about how things is gonna go forward. But the stage is definitely set. Like it's definitely set. It's set. It's going down. And I got so many questions. Cryro, did you see it?
Yeah.
Breezy, did you
I
see
seen
it?
Coming to America too.
WandaVision.
Oh no, I didn't watch WandaVision at all.
What? Hold up, stop. Why you ain't watching WandaVision?
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch it once it's all over. I'm gonna shotgun it.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I can understand that.
We got to come back next week then, because Breezy ain't seen it.
Well, speaking of Disney Plus related, I saw Ryan the Last Dragon.
Oh no! He just hit that 30.
No. I'm a lot smarter than the average bear, so I ain't paying no damn $30.
Oh, so you finessed them out the game way, huh?
Man, I had a $30 gift card. I used that bullshit.
Damn. Wait a minute, who got a $30 gift card? Are you talking about like a Visa gift card or Disney? What? Oh, okay.
I had a third. They gave that shit away at work. I'm like, well, I had to use it. It's like $50 on, but I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna use this on? And it's like, used it. Watch this piece of shit movie. That movie wasn't that movie. I'm like, how did I say Black Widow and you got Ryan the Last Dragon? I ain't asked for this movie. I didn't ask for this movie. That's one. I ain't care for it.
We knew that. I want the free 30.
I want my money back.
You could have took that credit card, went to Bottoms Up, and said, like Nelly,
I want my money back.
I mean, you wouldn't do that, but I mean,
I want my money. I want my money back. I have never wanted my money back on a movie so hard since fucking Batman and Robin.
See, now next time you gotta message us and ask us first to tell you not to do that, so you don't do.
Man, it's fine. I get the damn gift cards from work all the damn time. It don't matter, so it's like whatever.
Oh, okay. You just playing with the Monopoly money at that point. So
might as well, but it wasn't worth it. Like it's gonna come to Disney Plus like in fucking June or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, how the fuck do I say Black Widow and you give me this bullshit?
Well, you look.
This is the second movie that you done put out for $30 fucking, and it's terrible.
Well, you know they gonna drop it after they put out
90 days.
No, I'm talking about after Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that's
they gonna drop. You know, in a couple of weeks they're gonna be like, yeah, it's coming.
Because Falcon and Winter Soldier coming out, I'm just like, I might have to wait and just shotgun that shit because I'm gonna be pissed if I gotta wait every fucking week. I might just shotgun it.
I feel like this one gonna be better every week than it would because this has been like watching the first.
I mean,
this will be like watching the first season of Luke Cage every week. Like that's how it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna feel like.
I mean, I'm Luke Cage.
Like the second season of Daredevil, watching that like every week. That's how I feel like this is gonna actually work. Or like Mandalorian when we them first two seasons, I feel like that's what Falcon and the Winter Soldier. WandaVision was basically just setting us up for what's getting ready to happen. Like we had to have WandaVision to where we finna go with Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man allegedly, and some more stuff. So it's like we needed WandaVision, and I feel like I'm glad that they gave us WandaVision to give us more of the characters. I'm glad they're gonna finally give us. I'm calling it right now. Black Widow gonna be in theaters and on Disney Plus for the 30 ball, and you ain't gonna be mad no more, man. They just waiting because if they say they gonna do it right, they not gonna do it right. If they say that now or if they gonna do it right, nobody's gonna care about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Let's just be honest. They gonna be like, all right, whatever. I ain't even gonna watch it. I'm just gonna wait till Black Widow come out. But they gotta hype it up, because like they did with WandaVision. WandaVision came on 2-3 weeks into it. They said, "Oh, at the end of that, give us 2 weeks. We gonna give you 2 weeks to breathe off of this finale." Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out, and on top of that, it's on the same day as Justice League. So we're gonna give you can watch that first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch Justice League. I'm like, real talk. I'm just gonna watch Justice League because I think that's the same weekend that I got WWE Fastlane. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch Justice League and be done with it.
Okay.
Real talk. It's fucking Justice League. I've been waiting for this. And it's come on. I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. Well, that's not true. I'm 50-50. But then again, like, I'm just kind of like, I prefer DC's movies to Marvel's movies, say for Captain America. All Captain America's has been fucking good. But, that's just what that is. But, shit, like, between that and other movies that came out, shit, like, I saw Sponge on the Run today.
You know what? I haven't even. I'm looking at it on my.
It's on Paramount Plus if you got it. They got the same kind of tier as Peacock, where it's like you pay the $5, you get it, but you got ads. If you pay $9.99, you got it without ads. So okay. I checked out Sponge on the Run, man.
Okay, which actually rolls into my next topic. Well, go ahead and give us the Sponge on the Run real quick, and we're gonna roll to
Sponge on the Run. It's mostly you remember the SpongeBob episode Where's Gary from like season 3? This is basically extend that episode out to mostly being the whole movie, and this is also a backdoor pilot for Camp Coral, okay?
I've seen
but the shit is funny.
Okay.
And at the end of the movie, there's a nice little tribute to Steven Hillenburg that I was like, man, you did not have to do that to make me feel. I was already doing that.
Okay, so
like
I was like,
Oh man, why my chest getting hard? And who cutting onions up in this motherfucker? All right, cool. Yeah, I miss Steven Hillenberg, but okay, let's go. And the movie just was over after that because I was like, this was a good movie. And they threw up like the first 6 episodes of Camp Crow, which he worked on. Everything else after this is like he baton passed that to his boy to go on to do the rest of it. So I was kind of happy to see that, but like Sponge on the Run was enjoyable. It felt like season 1, season 2, like them seasons before the first movie came out. Levels of SpongeBob, that level of good. Like I could watch that shit again tonight, right now.
Okay. So this leads into my next topic. How do y'all feel about? And I want to hear from Breezy first. How do y'all feel about the Snyder Cut situation where they trying to sabotage my man and get my man up out of here? Like, it was a report that I read that allegedly the head of Warner Brothers came out and said, yeah, that was AT&T money. We really don't give a damn about we hope it fails. We hope it dies. We hope nobody watch it. And then then they went, they reached out to find out if it was true, and they was like, no comment, of course. And it felt strange to me that they put the Snyder Cut trailer out, right? And as soon as they put it out, they put the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer 2 out, which really didn't need no trailer 2 because we saw everything we needed to see in the first trailer.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't need to put a trailer 2 out, which wasn't really nothing but a couple extra clips. And some of it I feel like is misdirection on this trailer. On that trailer, but I feel like why not put that movie out this weekend? You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's at home, you got the new seat, you got like that would take the fire out. It's the fire out of Paramount Plus coming out because nobody would been on Paramount Plus. Everybody has been watching Snyder Cut this weekend, and it would have had a whole month to burn, and they put it 2 weeks beforehand. And they really not doing a lot of promo for it. You know what I'm saying? They really not doing a lot of pump. Like, they dropped news on Space Jam 2, which looked kind of cool. But they not really showing the movie love like that. So, Breezy, what you think?
Well, first, Space Jam 2 is going to be trash. As for the Snyder Cut thing, I mean, I told you that that whole situation, how that went down, that they don't want to deal with Zack Snyder anymore for the most part.
But let me ask you this, and let me ask Cryro this too. Snyder Cut come out, it crashes HBO Max's service. Like, we can't even get on.
That ain't hard to do.
I mean, well, no, I'm talking about like hard to do. Where it's like Luke Cage level of blackout, where it's gonna take you a good couple of hours to get on there and watch it. Like, they gotta beef up the servers.
Shit,
that's not hard to do.
They did that shit when Static Shock came out.
They did that shit when Game of Thrones seasons were happening and Spartacus seasons, and like, it's not hard to crash a company's servers when they don't expect that many people to stream some shit.
For real, like when Static Shock got on there, I couldn't get on HBO Max with a gun to my head to save my life.
Yeah, you can get a bot and crash their fucking servers.
Like, I was trying to watch like a couple episodes of Static Shock because I love that show. And it's like, yeah, everybody and their mama is on it trying to watch Static Shock. I'm like, them young kids don't need that. Put their ass in front of some PBS.
Yeah. I mean,
my inner Michael Jordan came out, I was like, fuck them kids. I'm trying to watch Static Shock.
Man.
Like, nah. Them little kids don't need to be watching this. They need to watch some PBS. They need to go watch some fucking... What's the fucking hot kids TV show on Nick Jr. now?
I don't know.
Paw Patrol. Put that on.
Baby Shark.
Put their ass on some Paw Patrol.
That's not even the name of the show. They're just a part on that show.
I don't care.
But yeah,
just put their ass on that. I'm trying to watch that shot.
How you
they ain't got no business watching it.
How you feel about it?
I don't even know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about the whole Soulja thing and stuff like that.
I mean, well, this is basically what's going on with it. They got scared and they got cold feet because Marvel was doing their thing. Now they was doing their thing over here. And it was new and it was dark and it was, you know what I'm saying? It was totally opposite of what Marvel and them is doing, right? It's basically what they doing with what they did with Mortal Kombat. Not as dark as Mortal Kombat, but they're going darker with the source material because that's what the source material DC is. Most of the time, it is dark. It's not always. You got your happy titles. You got your, certain Justice League stories where it's kind of like cut and dry, good versus evil type thing. But this was them like, okay, nah, we don't want to be like Mortal Kombat. We want to be like Street Fighter. And so basically, they've been like cutting this man Zack Snyder, who was like the guy over everything, the whole DC universe or whatever. And the fans went crazy, and then now we getting the version of his film. Mm-hmm. And so I just feel like, and then too, now that they thought about it, like they putting King Kong out 2 weeks before Mortal Kombat 2. Like they're not giving the spacing that they gave like the Little Things, Judas and the Black Messiah. Like they gave those movies like Little Things came out the beginning of January. Little Things came out. No, Judas and the Black Messiah came out the beginning of February. Tom and Jerry came out the end of February. So literally the last week in February. And now it's like they waiting a whole month where I feel like they should have just gone ahead and dropped Godzilla vs. Kong now and then put the Snyder Cut for later. Because it's like now you only giving 2 weeks between King Kong and Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Like
they just don't believe in the projects.
Yeah. Like, I can believe that they don't believe in it because like Mortal Kombat just had a poster. They didn't have no teaser trailer for weeks. A month or 2 months. They didn't have not a fucking thing for Mortal Kombat. That shows ye of little faith, and then the trailer comes out and it blows up, and they're like, "Oh shit,
we need to do more promotion.
We need to do more promotion for this." And it's like, but we got this and this and this. Y'all need to figure that shit out. You need to realize the strength of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat had 2 movies. The first one made a shitload of money. The second one made all right money, but it got it definitely on them damn rentals and pay-per-view buys. I was there. It's been a successful franchise that has survived. Like, it's never really had a completely horrible game except for Vanilla 3.
Yep. And then the spinoffs.
Because Vanilla 3 kind of sucked, but like it was using a new combat system, and then 6 months later, Ultimate dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like, this was the game you should have bought, but whatever. So, I mean, it's that. So, I think Mortal Kombat is going to be good. It's going to be glory, but I think that, they need to, actually, take their time and actually do some fucking work with it and put some effort into it instead of, we put out the trailer. No, motherfucker, you don't need to come out with 2 and 3 trailers for a movie like you did with Godzilla vs. Kong, because that was bullshit.
Like, and Godzilla vs. Kong really didn't really need no promo. Like, we know we want to see that. Like,
all you would have had to do would have been just like Godzilla, Kong, this date, boom, and you would have sold it on that alone. But when you got to put out a second trailer to this movie, you overexposing it, and you're showing off too much shit. Like, they have already shown off where they're like, we showed off that, like, well, now we know that Mechagodzilla's in the fucking movie, so it's like, man, fuck, you should have shown that shit.
So I feel like they don't believe in their slate. Like, they don't believe in none of the slate. Like,
well, no, why would they? All they are is like CEOs at the top of the company who like to watch numbers go up and down. They don't actually know how well these intellectual properties do and what the fan bases are. I mean, Godzilla is one monster movie fan base franchise that could easily put up fucking Marvel numbers. If you look at the legendary numbers of like Godzilla versus Destroyer, Godzilla versus like Space Godzilla, and all these other like titles that have happened in the series, they're all multi-million-dollar movie projects easily. Mm-hmm. Hell, even like shit like GAMERica and which is like the flying turtle version of Godzilla. Like, there's a huge catalog of monsters that they could be doing shit with, but they're not because they don't know what to do with them.
I think GAMERica gonna come next after this. I feel like we're gonna get
GAMERica, Jet Jaguar, fucking
Ultraman,
even Power Rangers. Like, we had a Power Rangers movie a few years ago, and they still don't even know what to do with the Power Rangers. Like, people wanted a grittier Power Rangers movie. Remember the YouTube?
And then they got it. They got it, and then they was like, "Why are people in their 20s and 30s going to see this instead of little kids, motherfucker?"
Even the Dragon Ball Z movie that was on YouTube, done by YouTubers, did better than fucking Dragon Ball Evolution when that came out.
Oh my god!
So it's like you have these. The problem with Hollywood is that they hire people who don't know the intellectual property, who then skim the intellectual property and skim what people are saying on the internet and try to do like some, let's throw it against the wall and see if it sticks, and then they put it out, and then when it does shit, they go, "Oh, see, this is why we don't do anime and game stuff because they don't support it." And it's like, no, you wrote something shitty. Like that Ghost in the Shell movie with, I mean, I don't really care for Scarlett Johansson and, you know, her shtick or whatever, but that's another franchise that should have been a multi-million-dollar franchise, and, you know, same as a Marvel thing. You have a deep pool to pull from with some of these franchises, and they're just like skimming the surface.
And it's like because they want fucking them to pull instant success. It's like, no, motherfucker, Rome was not built in a day. You're not gonna, like, I'll tell you right now, Iron Man did not pull down Avengers level money.
Yeah,
no, it didn't.
And Disney like slowly build up to it. They like, no, we need to make Avengers money right out the gate. You can't do that.
But see, this is the problem with Hollywood, with video games and with music. It's like,
that's not the problem with video games and music. It's just solely a Hollywood problem.
Mm-hmm. No, it's happening in music too, because I feel like if an artist comes out and, like, let's just say Drake, right? Drake comes out, if he don't get number one, right, the first week, all hell gonna break loose over Universal.
All right, like, but see, you just named it. It's Universal. Universal has a track list, or not track list, a sheet of how well Drake's music does. Now, if you compare Drake to, say, like a Macklemore, who's independent, those are two different categories of success.
Yeah.
So
but,
instead
but see, this is the thing though. But if him, let's just say him, Billie Eilish, Adele, who else is real big? BTS, all of them dropped the same weekend.
BTS is gonna win.
That's what I'm saying. So
them girls love them Korean guys, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
but those are different audiences too. Like, Adele is not gonna get any of BTS's audience. You might get a little crossover with Billie Eilish, but these are different genres and different categories. I don't expect like a fucking country music star like Kenny Chesney or some shit to compare to what a Lil Boozy album or some shit. Like, that's just not how that works. Like, I don't even if Nelly made if Nelly came out and made a country album, he wouldn't do shit compared to BTS.
You know it's going up.
Hell, even fucking Baby Metal with their fucking screaming Japanese girls running across the stage with guitars and shit. Yeah. You can't fuck with some of them.
Yeah, I like Baby Metal. Don't get me wrong.
Facts.
But like, there's this, you know, when you're up against like certain people,
a titan,
you're not gonna fucking win this. Like, I'll tell you right now. You telling me, okay, here's my options. I can see a Billie Eilish show, or I can see a SWV. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about Billie Eilish. I'm gonna go see SWV.
Yeah, off rip.
I tell you right now.
Now, another thing is also, one, I really don't know who the fuck Billie Eilish is, and people want to tell me like, oh, she makes these songs. I've listened to like half of them. I'm like, this is the same song, man.
I'm not your friend.
Hey, you know
I'm
what,
like,
I was
I just don't see the appeal. But then again, I'm not fucking 12.
You're not an angsty teenager and a girl.
No, hold on. Billie Eilish got a couple slappers now, like that. Anything I wanted.
I'm not
Is
the bad guy.
Now that was that's a hard song though. That's like Billie
Now
Jean.
you know. Now another person,
Not Billie Jean.
and I'm about to get into some controversy here. Breezy, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take your spot right now, real quick.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who you talking about? Here we go.
Man, fuck Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I thought you was finna say something, but anyway.
Nah.
Cause legit, dude,
here he goes.
She out here bullshitting, getting mad because Netflix made a joke about her doing something from fucking 2010. Well, you was running through dudes like toilet paper.
She's still running through dudes.
You run through dudes. She runs through dudes.
I don't think
it's to the level that back when quarantine time started, people was taking toilet paper off the shelves just as fast as it was going up there. Okay,
I don't
That's
think Taylor
Swift.
Hold on. I think Taylor
It's time to make a new album. I need to break up with this dude and call him a piece of shit,
Pretty
a bastard,
much.
and a drunk on this album.
Yeah.
Hey, but see, I mean,
Like,
we don't know, but
she
hold on,
want to be Stevie Nicks, but without having done any of the fucking work or even have it to the level where Stevie Nicks wrote an album about her piece of shit boyfriend while he made the album with her.
I mean,
she will never be in Stevie Nicks' league. And you know what? I hope and I pray to God this message reaches Taylor Swift on fucking YouTube, Twitter. I don't give a fuck, whatever. Taylor, fuck you. Fuck you in the ear. Fuck you in the other ear. You are a piece of shit.
Taylor Swift is incredibly manufactured.
We do that.
She is one of the
fuck Taylor Swift, dude. Just
we know that though.
Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck Taylor Swift.
Oh man.
Fuck.
So now I gotta add. Hold up, we gotta pull over real quick, man.
All right, hang on. Just one last thing I want to say.
Oh Lord, I know you're gonna say it. Say it. Say it.
Fuck her.
Okay, all right. all right. So I'm gonna slow it down real quick because we got it before we get to the next topic, which I already know got your blood boiling. I know you've been waiting to talk about this all week since it happened, Serizaku. But I gotta ask Cairo, man, like how like this ain't like an interview, but I'm just gonna ask you, man, how did you come up with the slappers, man? Because every time I get up on her, I done drove Breezy, Serizaku.
You talking about the songs?
Yeah, man. Like you just came out and I woke up one day going to work, and I say, man, Cairo boy dropped the song. So I'm getting up out the bed, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm putting my clothes on, I'm jamming to it. I get in the whip. I ran there chilling back about 5 times. I'm in the work parking lot. They hearing that shit coming out the speakers. Like, wait a minute. I went into work, still jamming. I didn't listen to that song probably about 30 times. Started, run it back 30 times. Start to finish. And I was like, damn, who knew? Then you came with that up next, and I was like, man, and then you just kept dropping. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back and I listened to Watch Your Back, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get where he's coming from now. And I started jamming that too. But what made you like, I didn't even know you rap, bro. I just thought you was heavy in the MK, doing a YouTube channel. You was dropping that game on them. And you to be so young to be peeping game like this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because this basically what I do. This is what we do this whole thing for. Like early Beatz N Bitz episode, this was where kind of like I got to credit Breezy on that because like he helped me kind of change the direction of the channel. Because what I was doing before, we was just heavy on the celebrity gossip and folks wanted my little 2 cents about what was going on or what my theories was in the rap game. But to see that you know what I'm saying, on that right path early on in life, they let me know that what I'm doing ain't in vain. So like, how did you start crafting these bangers? Like, and it, you know, it ain't super duper street. You ain't killing 80 million dudes on the track, and you ain't selling 30 million bricks, and you ran off on a plug a million times, and he still keep coming back because you his number one customer. Like, so tell us about that a little bit, man, before we get to this Soulja Boy versus Randy Orton.
Huh?
I just one day I was on YouTube and I just like randomly like seen like this video, like it was like this band lab, and you can like make like use instrumental beats on YouTube and like start like making songs and stuff like that. And so I decided like I want to do something different from like all the other dudes and stuff like that. While they talking about shooting and doing all this, I'm gonna talk about stuff that I like and who I am, like anime, more combat, all that stuff. So I'll put that in the songs and stuff like that, and I also put real stuff in the songs and stuff like that. So that like I just want to get like give people like different something different other than like hearing about shooting, killing, and all that stuff.
And twerking, you know, Breezy
Yeah.
is the captain of the.
Because man, you get tired of hearing the same shit, like you know. And it's nice to hear a refreshing change of pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I can't bring them up no more. Breezy say he gonna quit the podcast permanently if I bring them up. I'm on a gag order from talking about.
Yeah, enough of them. I'm tired of them. They still doing that shit. They ain't done nothing else. Jesus.
Hey, what's the thing about a condo though? I mean, you know, you can't get mad.
I ain't knocking the hustle, but do you have any other skills? Shit.
Yeah.
I caught them she who must not be named. They was on there playing Mortal Kombat. And I immediately thought of y'all. She on there getting towed up. And that's what I said. Wait a minute, man, this time you came on there, right? And then 2 weeks later. I said, this is the look. This Did y'all see that live stream? I know Craro saw it, man. And Meg Thee Stallion and old girl, she was getting towed up.
Cause she suck, man. She can't hang.
I was like, I thought they was gonna do it like Lupe and Dyko. And they no, hell no.
I'm telling you, like, nah, dude.
I said, well, damn, baby Lupe had some game after all. And then wait a minute. Then I didn't like how Joe Budden sat up there and challenged Lupe, and then had my girl come on there. Man, oh man, I can't even. Oh man. Anyway, Soulja Boy versus Randy Orton. Soulja Boy was on Twitter. Like
got
Soulja
to run in his mouth.
No, Randy Orton was clout chasing, man, because Soulja Boy.
No. Orton don't got a clout chase.
Said
Orton made Big Show go over to AEW due to less aggression. I'm gonna tell you right now, Soulja Boy need Randy Orton, not the other way around. Soulja Boy is still going off of you. Hey, man, I got to crank that. Like, dude. It's not 2007 no more.
Well, he don't.
Why the fuck is you still calling yourself Soulja Boy? You should be Soulja Man now. You over here being a little clown ass dude, man. Like, dude,
but that's him though.
I just want to
blame. I just want a fan base.
I just want to body slam his ass.
Everybody want to fight Soulja Boy, man.
No, I just want to, you know what? I just want to put him in the current WWE World Heavyweight Champions Bobby Lashley's hurt lock on him until he either tap out or pass out. I just don't like him. He a little clown ass little dude, man. Like, he a fucking clown, man. I see him, and I don't hear you. You know what I hear?
So let me tell you the story. So
little clown ass dude. His ass belong on the Carnival Night stage from Sonic 3. That's his fucking theme song now. His little clown ass.
Let me tell you the story, because Serizaku been ultimately pissed off by Soulja Boy. So let me just tell you the real story to what happened. Soulja Boy on Twitter
running his mouth.
I mean, but this is what we follow Soulja Boy for, because he be flaming the hell out of everybody.
He got flamed by like T-Bar, Slapjack, and Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton.
Well, see, hold on. He was minding his business, and so he said that the rap game was faker than the WWE, because the thing was, Soulja Boy, a lot of people in the rap game use Soulja Boy to get close to people in the rap game. And then they just kind of left Soulja Boy alone. Like, Soulja Boy was the first person to put the Migos on the song, and then he had bought. Well, I mean, Zaytoven kind of do the beats where like he'll give it to multiple people.
Yeah, but Soulja Boy, people found out that he was a clown, like with Chucky Finster and Boppo.
No,
he's a clown.
But hold up, though.
What do you mean he's a clown? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You gotta give Soulja Boy his credit, because when Soulja Boy came out, he revolutionized the way that music is put out. He went viral. He was the first artist to go super duper viral. He, you know what I'm saying? He had genius marketing tactics. Like, I was on LimeWire when Crank That, when he was labeling, all them songs, Crank That. You know what I'm saying? I remember listen, and I already was hip on them, but to the person that wasn't hip on, that's why that song was so big. And them like even before Crank That, he was selling out the Masonic Hall, and he was selling out all over the country. I mean, Crowro probably remember the skating rinks and all of it, because he was big over North Carolina, South Carolina. Every time I looked on his page, he was up and down North Carolina, South Carolina.
Well, what does this have to do with him being lame as fuck?
I mean, but this is
clown.
Everybody attack. I feel like everybody in the rap game attack him
because he lame as fuck.
No, you can't say that, because
yeah, you can.
Soulja Boy gave the Migos their first hit.
Okay, that don't mean nothing. He's still lame as fuck.
And then he introduced Soulja Boy to Travis Scott, Quavo. That's why you got Travis Scott and Quavo working together on everybody damn song. He introduced, put Chief Keef on his first song, kind of blew Chief Keef up when he had, put gasoline on the fire that was I don't like. Like, Soulja Boy helped Nicki Minaj get her campaign and stuff rolling. And I feel his frustration. Now, I do feel like too that he didn't keep putting out dances and anthems. Like, he had, Kiss Me Through the Phone, Turn My Swag On.
So he just stopped putting out good music and became lame as fuck.
I mean, he wanted to go, I guess wanted to try to, but I think though, Soulja Boy did probably when he tries though, because he do be bullshit. Let's be for real. I think he be bullshit like Lil B. Like, he got with Lil B, him and Lil B was together for a little while. And Lil B put him on the sauce of, okay, you could go write songs over here. And he been writing folks. He was writing for Diamond. He was writing for Nicki. He was writing for different people. He's been writing for people behind the scenes the whole time. So a lot of these rappers that do come out, they be having songs, big ass songs by Soulja Boy. And you know what I'm saying? Not only that, he branded, like, he took the merch game to a whole different level. Like, he had his little t-shirts and everybody.
Bro, to summarize, he just was lucky to be the first person to get to some of these business ventures, but it doesn't change the fact that he's lame as fuck.
And he a clown.
Soulja Boy is absolutely a clown. He geeky, he nerdy. He got lucky with that Crank That shit. He got lucky with the cell phone jingle shit. And that's all it is. He just got lucky. Because if he was as successful as he should be, or could be, or claims to be, he would still be sitting at the top of the, not necessarily the charts, but he'd still be making banger ass music that people want to recite and dance to and shit. But he's not doing that because he's lame as fuck. It's that simple.
I mean, I feel like his antics is kind of lame sometimes, but I feel like
6ix9ine has horrible fucking antics, but when the boy posts a fucking music video, there's 10, 12 million songs, and even though he's mumble rapping every time, people like that shit. This rainbow hair, like literally 6ix9ine is this generation's Soulja Boy.
Damn.
And crushing it.
How you feel, Cryro?
You said what?
How you feel?
About the Soulja Boy?
Yeah, how you feel about because you a younger guy, we old as hell now, so you know what I'm saying, like how you feel about Soulja Boy, because you was like a kid when Soulja Boy was blowing up, and how you feel about him now?
I mean, I feel like he fell off and stuff like that. I feel like even when he was in his prime, he was like trash and stuff like that. Like that's how I feel.
He was trash. I'm trying to tell you, he was never. He just happened to be the first one to get here doing some of that YouTube shit, and people were looking at him because he was a trendsetter, and he's just lame as shit now. And the new trendsetter that people like to hate on right now is Tekashi with his trolling ass, but the numbers don't lie.
Yeah. Damn. So I just feel like though when he go on his rants, it's like Kanye, but he be actually speaking facts though. Like Soulja Boy did give us though a lot of the stuff in the game. Like the game changed when Soulja Boy came in. Streaming ain't what it is. Going viral ain't what it is.
It's bigger now.
Songwriting. I mean, but he still was the pioneer.
Listen, I'm not taking away his pioneering credits. Motherfucker got on the ship and sailed out into the digital sea.
I'm talking about the game is kind of shitting on him because
he's up here bitching and moaning about not nobody giving him any recognition. Motherfucker, the story is, what have you done for me lately? He ain't done shit. All he did is go out to the Breakfast Club with that fucking stupid ass, what was it, Balenciaga fucking headband on and them shades, some I don't even see. Look, he's irrelevant. I don't even remember the fuck he said up there at the Breakfast Club. I remember what Birdman said. Put some respect on my name. The last thing I seen Soulja Boy do that was big is he was on Twitch playing fucking what's that space game where everybody murders people and you got to keep it a secret. I can't remember the name of the fucking game. But that was that was the last big thing he did. After that, he shut the fuck up, which is what he should be doing, is shutting the fuck up until he has something to show everybody. Like I can't stand to remember that time ass niggas. That's what he is. He's that remember that time ass nigga. Remember that time I had that crank that? Yeah, you remember that was big. Shut the fuck up. What have you done lately?
But I feel like Randy Orton though came out the woodwork when he said that the rap game is faker than WWE, because they've been talking about slapping the shit out of Soulja Boy, like they said.
Well, technically it is.
I mean, that's what he said. So in comes Randy. That was my problem with Randy Orton. I'm like, man, ain't nobody really talking about Randy Orton. Like he was the champion a few years ago, and he kind of I don't be following wrestling like Serizaku, but
he was champ last year.
Oh, he would. Oh, well, shit. I mean, but that's
like a cup of coffee.
I mean, but see, that's the thing with Randy. But this is my whole point. Don't nobody give a fuck about the. Well, I mean,
bruh,
I ain't gonna say that.
More people care about what Randy Orton says than Soulja Boy.
I'm talking about as far as wrestling go. I mean, yeah, it's still big. Yeah, it's still entertaining. But we gotta be for real. Wrestling when it was in our age when we was coming up.
And here we go with the attitude era shit.
Wrestling is still big.
I mean, it's big, but it ain't as entertaining. Because I've been like,
that's subjective.
I mean, we had real stars when we was coming up, and in the 80s they had real stars. Mm-hmm. Like
I can agree with that to some extent. A lot of them do feel cookie cutter, but still,
that's what I'm saying. Like they not really putting on. To me, they ain't really putting on, and it's like. If I'm Randy Orton, I'm not even finna respond to Soulja Boy like that. I ain't even finna really give it to him like that. You feel me? I ain't even really finna give them to him like that. Crier, what you over there playing, bro?
More Kombat Armageddon.
Oh man, that's the worst one. I mean, it's cool.
Why you say that?
Armageddon is my least favorite.
Yeah, man, because Armageddon, we done talking about that. Armageddon, man, I had so much high hopes after watching that trailer, the epic ass trailer, and then we turned the game on. After playing Deception, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's okay, but it's like it's so much more to be desired from that game. And that was supposed to be the last Mortal Kombat. See how everybody quiet.
I mean, like, I have Armageddon. I played Armageddon, and I put it in the backs, and then I just never had the desire to do it again.
What else happened this week, man? These damn Dr. Seuss books, they trying to get Dr. Seuss. Why are they trying to get Dr. Seuss out of here? What happened with that, y'all? The hell? They trying to cancel Green Eggs and Breezy, what happened with that, bro? I know you seen it. I know you see it. Young Jock. Shout out Young Jock. I know you seen it, Breezy. So tell us what happened. Breezy. Breezy. He's like, oh damn. Come on, Breezy. Tell us the story, man. Come on, man. Serizaku, did you hear about it?
About what?
The Dr. Seuss getting canceled, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck? The song of the year is WAP, but we gonna ban Dr. Seuss. Really?
I don't know. I mean,
man, fuck whoever trying to ban Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is a cornerstone of my fucking childhood. What's next? What's next? You gonna ban Sesame Street?
Barney next. Barney going. They get him the fuck on out here too.
What the fuck? Why the fuck are we doing this?
Doing what?
Why they trying to ban Dr. Seuss?
He got a bunch of racist shit in his old books.
Man,
he got little like them old Disney cartoons with the jet black people and the huge pink lips look like apes. He got a bunch of that in them books. You ain't seen that shit?
Man, I'm finna go dig up mine real quick. We ain't got enough time.
You ain't got. Hold on, I'll find clips of it. Don't throw it up, Breezy. Don't throw it up. Because he literally got some old himbo ass shit in those books. That's what they're taking them off the. You can still buy them digitally. They're just not putting them in print no more.
But what we wasn't even. I mean, I don't even know.
Because you know why? I'll tell you why. Because racist ass people get shit like that, and they're like, "See, this is how black people really look." Like he literally has a rhyme about I'll take an African woman off of African elephant and put her in shit like that.
Man,
is what he's rhyming.
That shit.
Yeah, because most of us didn't know about that shit. Because most of us back then weren't allowed to read.
We knew. No, I'm talking about. We know growing up. Let me ask Matt. We knew growing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
About that. I remember that what he's saying right now. I remember what he's saying. But didn't nobody go up about that like that.
Well, y'all should have.
But nobody
should be. That's the problem why we don't never get shit done.
Old ass man. Like, we gonna take this 70, 80 year ass.
Hell yeah. We should be. We should be just like Jewish folk and just like Asian folk.
Look.
You got some racist Asian shit, Jewish, that shit don't stay up there. It come down.
Look.
That's what it should be.
Look.
Go ahead.
I've been reading these damn Dr. Seuss books for the last, 30 years I've been alive. I still have my Dr. Seuss books. I'm gonna read my Dr. Seuss books to my kids.
No, I get what Breezy's saying.
It's just these 6 books. Y'all are acting like we took down the whole catalog. It's just these 6 books.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, yeah.
Your Green Eggs and Ham is fine. Your Horton Hears a Who is fine. It's just these 6 books.
Breezy, I hear you. Now I hear you on that, okay? But we out here banning books over this and this and that. All right. I want all them damn Zane novels banned. I want all them
ghetto love story.
I want all them ghetto love stories. This bitch got Roaches Volume 6.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm tired of all the Tyler Perry movies. I'm tired of all these black fucking church movies and go repent and your life will be. I'm tired of all that shit too.
For real.
All that shit needs to go.
Hold on now. Not the black church movie.
I'm tired of watching fucking Ving Rhames dressed as a woman on Sunday to go repent about some shit. Like, I'm tired of it. I want that shit gone as well. I want all that shit gone. You don't see no Asian movies, no Mexican movies, no Cuban movies about some Cuban cross-dressing guy who's going to church, who cousins sell drugs, who auntie used to sell coke in the 70s. But you don't see that shit. And I watch Telemundo.
Well, I mean, they got it.
They got it, but they don't publicize that shit. The closest we get to some fucking hood shit like that is when Comedy Central does a fucking redneck tour with fucking Larry the Cable Guy, or they're doing Cops, but they took Cops off because they actually killed somebody on one of the episodes. That's why that shit got taken down. And
yeah, but what the fuck am I supposed to watch on Saturday nights now?
I don't know. Find something. Shit.
It's Cops. Cops is always on fucking Saturday night.
Find something else, bro.
I never was a Cops dude. Like, I just never was. Like, I like the Bad Boy song. Like, I watched the beginning of it, to hear that song back in the day, but I wasn't a Cops guy. Like, I wasn't like, and I watched a couple episodes of Cops, but I just never was a Cops guy like that. And so, oh damn. I'm kind of torn because I feel like after them, like he kind of got, he got checked. He checked himself when he wrote the next, however, and like 18 books.
It's a ton of fucking books. It's just these 6 fucking books.
It's what it is.
Motherfuckers around here acting like you took the Big Mac off of the McDonald's menu. It's literally just the shit that nobody was eating at McDonald's.
Can he remix the book and put it back out? Because I thought,
they
remixed the book already and put it
not necessarily, because the image and the poems go together with his books.
I know that, but I thought they had he recently remixed a couple.
No,
of books. I heard
not them 6 books.
Okay, well, he remixed the book before, so it ain't like he can't go back.
I mean, if he wants to, he can, but I mean, who gives a shit? It's just these 6
he's gonna remix it. Just like he did, because I think it was some LGBTQ thing that they was talking about remixing. And basically, he remixed it, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? You heard about it one day, the next day he remixed it, and then it was over with. Basically,
this is like a fucking non-issues, and all the racist folks up in fucking arms because they're like, no, don't take away my Negroid fucking books. I gotta see my Negroid books. Oh my god, this cancel culture, and it's like, bro, you can get the digital version.
Yeah.
My thing is this, like, y'all quick to do that shit, but you won't actually do it on some actual shit, though. That's my problem. It's like, why the fuck we gotta have this bitch got Roaches Volume 6 on the damn stands?
Because there's a part of the industry that wants to see this bitch got roaches, and damn bitch, you live like this Volume 8. That's why they want. That's what they want to see. But the only way you fix shit like that is you don't buy it. You tell your friends to don't buy it, or you put out better fucking media. Tyler Perry has his own production company, but he still want to pull out Black Strife. That motherfucker himself could put out his own black superhero movie right now.
We like going to watch black.
It ain't no we like going to no. It ain't no we like going to watch shit. That's the only thing they want to put out.
Exactly.
You got your own production company. He was doing his own play. I went to see this nigga play in Georgia years ago before he finally got on the big screen, and that's all he produced. Oprah, same shit. All they produce. Have you seen the Oprah network? It's all Ayanla Saved My Life. Ain't nothing but a bunch of black families.
Yeah,
it's all
bunch of drama and bullshit.
There you go.
Ayanna canceling that show.
Good.
Ayanna fixed my. I saw the one episode where DMX like fuck you, bitch. I was like, damn, DMX, you just
because she be on some fuck shit. She really be on some fuck shit.
She ain't even said nothing yet. Damn it.
Cause she know what type of bull that woman Ayanla's full of shit.
I fucking died when I saw that shit. I was like, damn, DMX, calm down.
You
she
can't
full of shit.
Out.
Yeah, you can. That shit easy as fuck. She full of herself.
How do we feel about they still going in on Tory Lanez, man? He
breathed and people got mad.
Tory's fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine because the judge, because like that's some other shit that pissed me off. Like they said, oh well, the judge said Tory can't talk, but if you read the full transcript, the judge told Tory's attorney to put forth the paperwork so she could speak on his behalf to get the truth out, because the judge was afraid that if Tory spoke, it might be like double damaging to Meg and make Meg feel worse because Tory has an audience.
Man,
Meg has audience.
Damn trial, man.
I know they do, but basically his lawyer is gonna put a motion for it so she can speak on his behalf about the evidence, and that's that.
Oh man, can we just have a trial and then Tiny and T.I. they cancel?
Yeah, I saw that shit. Now that shit's interesting because they got they got a long history of motherfuckers they were doing shit with, and allegedly too. And there are a lot of police reports that were filed right after this shit happened. So like, there's actual paperwork on those little parties that they were throwing where people went and got actual therapists and they filed police reports on them. Some of the departments allegedly didn't record all the information. So there might be some corruption there. Who knows? But this is way more serious than some he say, she say shit, because we're talking about they went to the police the day of or the day after and documented a lot of that shit.
Carl boy, how you feel about this, man? What happened? Where he go? Oh, there he is. How you feel about the whole Tiny and T.I. debacle? You know, as a young MC yourself, like how you feel about them getting extra freaky over here with, you know, I ain't got look. I always when I get to talking to females, and I told y'all this story when my ex Gail and her partner was trying to set me up because I wouldn't date her partner because I dated her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not finna be smashing a homie and y'all have me looking like young slime ball 3000 or slime ball millionaire. You know, a slime ball millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already got her because the homie, set her out to me, and that was a whole shitstorm. So from that point on, they threatened to, kill me behind that. So I was like, okay, NDA and replay, because nowadays out here, you can't, like, all from the last 10 years, every interaction I had with a female has been documented. It's in the cloud.
Yeah.
It's in the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't playing, because when this type of shit if something happened, you know what I'm saying? Because things happen, baby, different shit happens. So you gotta have a paper trail. Now, some shit you're not gonna, some shit can't be quantified, but a lot of that shit can. And I feel like if you covering your ass and you making it known, it's necessary if you a guy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very necessary, because this situation, the Tory situation, the Chris Brown situation, it's like you either gonna stand up, and if it's your turn, because we all gonna have a time when we fuck up and do something not to this degree where they at. We might make a mistake here and there, or some shit might happen, you know, and you gotta stand on this shit. And you gotta hurry up and get the truth out. The longer that you bullshit and you move around and you not keeping it 100, the longer, you know what I'm saying, shit is gonna be bad for you. You feel me? If somebody come with you some shit and you come and say, hey,
it's always good to have a record of that shit, but you know,
it's for real, because it's
like legit, like my issue with this whole Tory Lane situation is just like,
fuck Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
here we go with that. Damn,
I'm kind of like, it's like, okay, yeah, this shit had like, first of all, I'd be just like, no, I wouldn't be fucking with you no more. Like after that shit, I get acquitted and all that shit. I'm like, I
Ain't
have
nobody gonna be fucking with her no more. She owe people money. She done fucked over other people like that. She done fucked over stylists. She been stealing people's styles and shit.
Like I got no use for you.
Oh yeah, man. You definitely got to dub them afterwards, because it's like, even if you in the wrong or whatever, or if it's your fault, you definitely got to dub folks afterwards. You definitely got to be like, you know what, we do, because you going back to that person, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna always catch your ass up in the end. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, it's different if you're trying to work shit out. Like, I'm gonna try to work some shit out, but if it ever come to blows, or I ain't never did no disrespectful ass shit to no female. So, and like I said, if I did, it's documented, and the people and folks gonna be up through there. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm always on the up and up, and I try to be, because I try to treat even though people be saying I be going hard on the ladies, or I have strong opinions about the ladies, like anybody I dealt with, good or bad, you know, anybody you seen me with, heard me with, been on this platform with, I go hard for, even if shit didn't work out. And everybody on here know that. All my guys, we rock like that. We don't be on no funny style shit when it comes to the women that we dealing with. Even if they get on our last damn nerve, we don't play that shit. But I'm praying for T.I.
Fuck T.I.
Like, oh, this nigga, man.
I mean,
I'm praying for, because it's like,
that is kind of, I'm just kind of like still with T.I. like, dude, that's still kind of creepy. You taking your daughter to the doctor's office to get...
Fuck that. The more creepiest thing this dude did in the last month and a half, his daughter made a post on her Twitter saying she was dead ass asleep 3 a.m. And she woke up, saw her dad in her room, asked her if she wants some juice at 3 a.m. in the fucking morning. In her room, standing over her. What the fuck was that about? Now that's some creepy, sketchy shit.
Now it's customary if you ask somebody if they want some juice. If
they awake,
if they walk in the kitchen,
no, like, his daughter, the youngest daughter, the one he was like, is she still a virgin?
Oh,
like
no,
that's
no.
Hold up.
That's sketchy.
You ask somebody they want some juice at 3 a.m. when they walk in the kitchen.
Hold up. Not his. You talking about his baby? Like, I seen him on IG.
I'm talking about the daughter, who's like, was she 17, 18 now?
Oh, you talking about Ziffany? Oh,
and he was in her room 3 a.m. in the morning, standing over her, and asked her if she wanted some juice when she woke up, and she jumped up because he startled her. That's some sketchy shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Bruh, in her bedroom, 3 a.m. in the morning. She sleep, wakes up, spooked.
I've had that happen where I done got up and.
But you got up. It wasn't somebody standing over you and you woke up to them standing over you. As you got up and they heard you up. He was already in her room.
I mean,
right? Hold up.
You had your mama stand over you and you.
Hell no.
No, hold on.
Look.
Listen, I'm finna say. Hold on, Matt. You ain't never had your mom come in your room and wait for your ass to get up so you can whoop your ass because you forgot to do something.
But that's because
hell no.
that's different.
My mama didn't wait. She came in.
Not only that, and that's different.
Lifted that belt and came down, and the next thing I know, why am I? I'm like, God damn, stop. I'm like Luke Kang and shit. Like, stop, mama, no. Like, what I do? You ain't do them dishes right. I did them dishes. You ain't do all of them. And yeah, I had that shit coming. All right, flat out. If I didn't do them dishes, my mama was gonna get my ass up. If I didn't sweep the floor, I was gonna get my ass up. And you know, this what it was. You knew. Your mama told you. You supposed to fucking do dishes. You supposed to sweep the floor. And you ain't do it. All right, so she beat your ass.
Yep. It's like that. I'm just saying, like
that's different. My mama was not standing over me at 3 a.m. going like, you want some juice? No.
Especially with the allegations now that they've been spiking people's drinks.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. I mean,
my
whole thing.
Speaking of juice right now, though, I kind of want to get me some juice real quick. Like,
go ahead.
I'll grab back. I'm gonna give me some juice.
All right. But my thing is this. This is how I look at the whole thing. They've been sipping and tipping and flipping for a long time, and it's been documented. It's almost like Will and Jada almost level of rumors or whatever. And then it came Black China's mom, Tokyo Tony, came out and said that they was over there flipping and tipping. So, you know, I don't know what to believe on it, because if your wife or you and that's what y'all do, cool. But you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on it, but it's just nowadays for all of y'all young rappers, Cryo, where you at? You know, especially if I have my way and I drop the bag on you, we do this chilling video like I want to. The day and age of having your homeboys and having your whole team, and they just doing the team and running through the team, and everybody doing this with the team and everything else. It's a dub, man, because you know it's just a dub. All that stuff is them days is over with. Ain't gonna be no more. You gotta get him, and all that other crazy fugate. I mean, Pimp C already told y'all about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be going down. I never was a fan of it. You know, coming up, dudes would ask me, "Hey, you trying to go?" I'm like, "Hell no, not with you in the room. Hell no." She got a partner. What's this? Is this a gangster party or this is a sausage party? If this is a sausage party, y'all can leave me up out of it, because I ain't finna be there when it go down and y'all get jammed up. I was like, what's his name on I told him stop. I got out the car, like on Boys in the Hood. Let me out the car.
Mm-hmm.
And they took my ass back to the crib, and I don't know what the hell happened afterwards. But I just wasn't going. But it's a lesson though for all the young artists out there
that they ain't gonna learn from.
That you can learn from.
They ain't gonna learn from.
No means no. You know what I'm saying? Strap up, NDAs. I'm already letting Cryo know, man. We in and out. We getting the bag and we out. We going.
Look,
we doing the show. And
no. Do mean no.
Ain't gonna be no, man. Hey, I got Killzown. I got these girls that want to come back. Hell no. Hell, I'm telling you right now. Hell to the no.
I'm telling y'all right now. I'm gonna have a bachelor party one of these days. It's not gonna be like Players Club. We sitting up in a hotel room, watch pornos. I'll be like, yo, man, your party is whack. Pop this in. We ain't watching them on damn pornos, man.
No. Well, I mean, all we gotta do for that is just go to the east side and install it.
I just no. You gonna go to the door. You gonna be like, now this got to be the girls. Gonna be Breezy showing up where the girls at.
Yeah.
Oh well, I usually ask Breezy where they at, but I'm retired for right now. You know, I don't do that stuff no more. I'm chilling, like Lil Cryo. I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for real. Like after the week I had, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, man. I really, I mean, I don't know if y'all been seeing it. Like I've really been on that though. Like I've been really with the whole Russell Wilson debacle, the whole Lori Harvey debacle, and all that.
Oh, that's not a debacle.
I mean, it is.
No, it's not.
I mean, it is because I feel like because of the backlash and discourse and all that, and I just feel like when it comes to that right there, you know, people is entitled to whatever that they feel like they entitled to, but they gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and judge nobody's relationships and how they do things or whatever. I just know with me, I'm just looking for my better half. I ain't worrying about. I'm not gonna ask Breezy where the girls at no more because I done grew up, man. I ain't on that type of time, man. And then just like I said, after this week, I'm definitely ain't on that no more. It just this week made me question a lot of different things that was going on. You know what I'm saying? As far as like dating and relationships with me, and I could just say that, you know, I'm glad things kind of ended the way they did. You know, with a lot of people, and I just want people man to slow down. I want the guys to slow down. Like Cryo, you listening? Like I want you to slow down and really see what you're doing, watching what you're doing, watching who you're dealing with, and focus up. I just want all the young players out there, especially like my goal right now is to get this thing to where I could drop, you know, X amount of thousands of dollars on Cryo. I could drop X amount of $1,000 on this network and make sure we all getting paid. Like, helping Charlie out with his ministry and his music and his outreach. Like, I'm really on fellas really getting they bag together and really doing what they love for a living and providing for their families and, you know, getting Hayes thing together. Like, I really like unless a woman really down for me like that, cause I realized, and shout out to Drake, cause I realized that it don't matter who you are, how you are, what you look like. If you out here, and I made the video today, y'all go and watch it. Excuse me. If you out here treating a woman like a wife, and she barely made you a boyfriend, you fucking up in the game. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that we see going on, like Soulja Boy got some allegations on him. You know
yeah, that one don't make no sense. His allegations.
Well, clown though.
No, he got another one too. He got another one.
A new one?
Yeah, with Teddy Riley's daughter.
But he a clown.
15. I mean, then this dude here in St. Louis, he sat up there and killed his baby mama, and killed a couple of the kids, and then kidnapped one of the baby. They got the baby, chased him down, and I don't know if he shot at the police, and I think they got something for his ass. They said they couldn't find him, but I don't know. But my point is this: a lot of guys need to tighten. We as men, that's why I'm bringing this up. We as men need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? If we got a baby, we got a baby. We need to take care of it.
I don't like this cloud chasing shit, man.
I mean, but see, here's the thing, though. It's beyond cloud chasing because you got women that are really going through. You got women that are having babies, getting sick.
You telling me homeboy kicked her in the stomach and was about to give her a stone cold stunner, and she sat on it for this long and waited for this other girl to come forward, and the first place she goes to a radio station, not a police station. She didn't tell her daddy it happened. She didn't tell her girlfriends it happened. She speaks about it on a radio station. Why drag a nigga when he already getting drug as is? Why you dogpiling?
Because it's better. Because this is the thing about it. It's better to assassinate your character than to get your ass. Because we seen that happen.
Nobody was talking about her. Soulja Boy ain't mentioned her.
It don't matter about Soulja Boy mentioning her. It's the. I mean, I get it where y'all.
It does matter. You literally jumping out the window. I mean, on some. I want to say some shit too. Type shit.
Now, guys, my mom always used to say, "Your good name is the one thing that you always got, and once you lose it, you ain't never got it." Exactly. Now, so it's better. Also, go ahead. Now, also. You don't put yourself in situations where you can lose that shit.
Exactly.
But also, you don't,
like that's a fucking like. Let me explain something to you.
I'm if somebody do shit to me, I'm not going to no fucking. I'm not going to no fucking.
Listen.
Let them rock.
Listen,
all right, I'm gonna let you go. I got you.
She's alleging. Stay with me here. She's alleging he kicked her in the stomach, caused her to have a miscarriage. My nigga, that's murder.
Yeah.
You cannot. That is the one thing. If I know anything about the women in my life that do a bunch of crazy shit when it comes to their children, that is the one thing you cannot take away from a woman and she be okay with it. So you telling me homeboy kicked you in your stomach, you lost your child, and you ain't say shit. You ain't say shit. He killed your child. You ain't say shit. Fuck out of here.
So I mean, but like
fuck out of here.
Crazy. You can't. You can.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You took something from somebody that was in. That's personal. That's 9 months inside you, growing, living, breathing, and he kicked you in your stomach, and you cool with it.
I'm not saying that it's cool. Some women.
She had to be cool with it for that shit to happen. And you ain't out this nigga. You cool with it.
Some people ain't
no some people. Ain't no some people. There. What do they say? Never come between a woman and her what?
Her child.
Yeah.
I rest my case. I don't want to hear this shit. Next.
But I'm just
next.
saying, though,
look, somebody do some shit to me. I ain't going to talk about it no damn radio station. Nah, motherfucker. I'm going to the police station.
Bro, you might as well just say she had the child. Soulja Boy came over and DDT'd the kid and killed it, and she slept on it.
I mean, this is what I'm seeing, right?
Man,
I'm not saying we're not talking about them. I'm talking about the violence that's going on out here in the community.
Oh boy.
The reason why a lot of this stuff goes on is because a lot of these guys, they see these dudes. No, I'm saying
we not finna do this shit either. We not finna just put it at the dude's feet. This bitch should have went to the police station.
No,
period.
I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm talking about. They see a lot of these guys getting raised up off of these rappers, right? And they parents let them do what the hell they want to do. So if the rappers is on there saying they slapping bitches and kicking hoes in the ass and they fucking them and kicking them out, and if they don't do this, they kicking them out the car. And
let me ask you a question. What music video have you seen where a rapper said, I kicked that bitch in her stomach and she lost her baby and she ain't even tell the feds? What music video that's in?
I mean,
point out the music video that's in.
I didn't heard it. I gotta go find it, but I didn't heard somebody say that.
Because that's horse shit. That's absolute horse shit. You know that's horse shit.
I didn't heard it.
You know that's horse shit. What mainstream rapper is doing that?
I didn't heard a rapper say it.
Mainstream?
Yeah.
Who?
I got it. Like I said, I got to go back and double check.
No, mainstream mean you know him. He a household name type nigga. What's his name?
I got it. Like I say, I got to go.
I know you ain't finna. We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that.
Throw the name out there and I get it wrong.
No, throw the name out there. Throw the name. We don't know. We're just guessing. Throw the name out there. We'll check lyrics later.
All right.
If you ain't gonna commit to that shit, then don't sit up here.
I'll be back. I'm gonna do my research.
Don't
and I'll be back.
Sit up here
Look,
and use entertainment as an excuse for the behavior of fuck niggas. Because there are tons of when you say you got people who watch rap videos and they think this shit's normal. You know what else is a fucking entertainment? The Terminator. Niggas ain't going around thinking they T-1000s. No, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
What I'm saying is it has become normal.
Normal.
Like when I'm just giving you an example, right?
Okay.
Chief Keef said, "We don't love thotties," right?
Okay.
Now everybody in the rap game, we saying it in regular conversation.
What is the thought though? A groupie. You don't love groupies.
I mean, yeah, but my point is,
all right. Are we gonna take that and apply that to rock music, country music?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So what's the problem?
But my point is though, you don't see it. The thing is, the art is imitating life, and I feel like I've seen. I'm just seeing like the disrespect.
So
translate. I'm not saying it's a direct correlation. I'm just saying we gotta start as men. We gotta start. First of all, we gotta start calling this shit out. We gotta start checking this shit at the door.
No,
we do.
No,
because
she had an opportunity. I'm not getting off her neck. Excuse the turn of phrase.
I mean, we're not talking about her. I'm talking
about we are talking about her because she's a part of the culture and she contributes to the bad behavior going unpunished. My nigga, let's talk about it. It takes two people to lay down and fuck, and it takes a second person to get assaulted. Let's fucking talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You got a point. I feel like, I mean, it is a lot of clout chasing.
Now, there's a lot of do nothing ass dudes and do nothing ass bitches that ain't gonna never report somebody. But you come from quality stock, and if what you're alleging is true, why the fuck you ain't do nothing? That's what I want to know.
Got a point, like, motherfucker do something to me. I'm like, nah, motherfucker.
I don't expect listen. I don't expect no project ass bitch and no hood ass nigga to do the right thing. I don't. But we're not talking about Craig, Tyrone, and Kiki and them running trains and shit. We're not talking about them. We're talking about well-to-do black folk that are letting fuck niggas like this run free.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it like, I'm going to put it like this. When it comes, they know that if I assassinate his character,
fuck his character. This has nothing to do with his fucking character. This nigga killed somebody. If this is true,
let me put it to you like this.
God, his character, his image.
I can get a dude like we saw with Kodak Black, right? Kodak Black had several incidents where somebody called the police on him. Now, we still got a case. The sexual assault case is still pending after 4 or 5 years because he had to face all these other serious charges first. And he still got to go face this charge. He still got to go with his lawyer that got him out with Trump to get him off of this charge because of this girl who said, I don't know how long after or how long before, but when a woman says that she's gotten raped or whatever, she did file charges or whatever, right? Now, Kodak sat up there over and over, him and Young Boy, over and over, they get locked up, they get put in jail, they get put somewhere, and now, basically, it's a problem because every time you turn around, they still getting in trouble. So they're getting off.
They're not getting off.
No, I'm saying they're getting out. Let me say this. They're not getting off. They're getting out. And they keep going
posting bond.
I know that, but I'm saying they keep going out here doing stupid shit. Now, when you have a situation, when you have a situation like Rhea Riley or whatever, Rhea, I forget her real name, Rhea or T. But the point I'm making is this: when you got somebody like that, Teddy Riley probably did say, I want to go smoke him, or I want to report him, or whatever the case may be. And we don't know if he did or didn't, or she didn't.
Clearly, he didn't.
Maybe she was afraid to tell.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, but if you tell your dad,
I don't want to hear that shit.
I could just imagine it.
I know. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine you have a child on the way. This nigga kick you in the stomach. You lose your child. Your father's cool with that. Your cousin's cool with that. Your mama cool with that. Your grandparents cool with that.
But it's not out the realm of possibility to go and say, I lost the baby. And never say nothing about that. Because when certain...
Okay, pause. If he kicks you in your stomach, you lose a baby, you keep it to yourself, you keep it on the rest. Why the fuck you want to say something now? You clout chasing. Now.
But I'm saying when it comes to abuse, unless we have the proof that, like the girl that said that she had that Usher had got her sick, right? And we've come to find out she gets
that bitch was lying.
That's what I'm trying to say. Until she hurt.
But you think those people retracted stories on Usher about him giving her that STD? They didn't. They fucking didn't.
No.
You think they retracted the stories about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? They fucking didn't.
No, they'll never do that. That's
so she shouldn't be allowed to come out later with this, which could be real or could be false. Strike while the iron is hot, as the saying goes. Even if she just filed a report, I had a miscarriage, somebody hurt me, I don't want to say what their name is, or they live at this address, I don't want to say who's in the house or whatever, that would have been something. She didn't do that. She just came out, hey, y'all, guess what? Soulja Boy kicked me in the stomach once and I lost my baby. What?
Let me ask Cryro something, man. So when you see this stuff as a young bull, let me ask Cryro, when he come back, he over, I guess, setting up his stream or whatever.
But my point, shit.
I'm just saying, I gotta ask him because it's like, as a youngin, like, how does this affect you? He'll be 18 this year. How does this affect them? Because I'm already saying, man, I wish I had stayed a virgin with all this shit that be going on now.
Here's how it should affect him. Fuck with quality bitches.
Yeah.
Bingo. There you go.
Stay away from these microwave bitches. They want
this fucking infuriates me to no end because it's like, all right, he already in trouble, with this case currently pending, even though her story don't make no sense. You come out now that the story done kind of died down with this case, right? What's to stop other women now from saying, oh, me too? He hit me. He did this to me. Now it's just he says, she says shit, and it's in the court of public opinion. When something like this happened, this is a federal crime, what she's talking about. This is Fed shit. You don't mention Fed shit in casual conversation on a nationally syndicated broadcast.
Yeah, you don't.
This Fed shit. This is why I'm taking this serious. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, like Cryro say, watch your back out here, fellas. And record that shit.
It ain't worth recording it. None of that shit matter. This out in the public opinion now.
If you out here,
I'm talking about for the law, because this is the thing.
It still don't matter. If the bitch come out and say, oh, he slapped me 3 times across my face and gave me a black eye, you a woman beater. Meanwhile, he released the DMs. Yeah, I want you to slap me. I like being slapped during sex, and he put that shit out 24 hours later. They ain't gonna hear that shit. They're just gonna hear, oh, he slapped women.
Yeah, like literally, I just got through seeing an episode of a TV show where that shit happened. Where the dude was like you can press charges against this girl, but the one thing everybody gonna say is that you like to hit girls. I'm like, fuck, dude, that is some bullshit, but it's the truth.
There was a college campus case, and it was called the mattress rapist. This was the case. Yeah. This girl said that homeboy raped her on this mattress. This bitch carried this mattress around for her 4 years at college. They kicked him out of the college, persecuted to no end, even though he had proof he was never in the same room with her, and she wanted to have sex with him, and he told her no. She ruined his fucking life. He lost job deals. He lost internships. He got kicked out of the college. The college would pick him up. He couldn't get any more school loans or grants. And it's like, this shit is serious.
Yeah.
There's some serious shit. And nobody pushes back. And I know it's hard to do because you don't want to traumatize victims even more in case they really did go through some shit and now they feel comfortable enough to talk about it. I get it. But like, this is some serious shit. And nobody want to push on them like, hey, why are you telling me this?
I feel like the laws need to get changed when it comes to this type of shit.
There's a dude just got out of jail 28 years. There's a dude just got out of jail today. 28 years ago, a bitch said she dreamt he raped her and they threw his ass in jail.
Damn.
I don't play with this
How
type
much
of
money
shit.
did they give him?
I don't know. His lawsuit's pending, but I don't play with this type of shit. This shit's serious. You can't be doing fed shit like this.
Yeah.
You can't be doing shit like this. So Nia, if you ever hear this, baby, the fuck?
Hey,
I'm like legit like, if you lie about some shit that's been done to you, okay, you deserve to get sued and you need to do time for that shit, because you need to illustrate to people that this shit is not a fucking joke. Like, people talking about like they want them to drop the charges on Jussie Smollett. I'm like, dude,
No, fuck that.
no.
He lied. Throw the book at him.
You lied. They didn't throw the book at you because like, I guarantee you, if somebody white had done this to a black person, you'd be like, throw the book at him.
Basically. I mean,
So I'm like, no, I got no sympathy for his ass. He deserves to go down for this bullshit. He need to go to fucking jail for it. Because I guarantee you, had the shoe been on the other foot, had this been anybody the fuck else, this would have you would have had people all pissed off over this whole situation and everything. No, he deserves to go to jail.
The
You
way
don't
he
deserve to
even
get
talks
passed.
about this shit make me uncomfortable, bro. This shit made me uncomfortable, bro.
well,
like,
I mean,
we had an
Breezy,
incident when I was
Breezy,
pregnant,
I
she
wanted
said.
us to have
I
a
feel like we
conversation.
always did. He absolutely knew I was pregnant. I was like 15 weeks. I don't think I had even told anybody else that I was pregnant. Truthfully, in my mind, I didn't know what to do or what I wanted to do. I'm not sure what time it was when it happened. You don't know the time that happened when he killed your child. But I know for sure it was like that night, like late that night, maybe 2 or something in the morning. You don't know the night homeboy took something from you.
Like I said, I want the law, because I wanted us to talk about this, not necessarily getting this deep dive, but we end up getting a deep dive on it. I just want the conversation to be had, because I feel like, I think guys get a lot of bad rap and there's a lot of people being lied on, but I also feel like it's a lot of women that are hiding certain things or trying to protect certain things, or they're trying to advance and they trying to like it's like basically like people are sacrificing their self-dignity.
I mean, hold up. Like, I'll tell you flat out.
Hold on, man. Let me get this out real quick.
All right.
It's a lot of people, a lot of women that are sacrificing their self-dignity, you know what I'm saying, so that they can feed their family. And then years later, yeah, it does kind of sound clout chasey, but the fact that it, like, we do have people out here like what's his name, Epstein.
You made it. Well, Epstein's different.
We got.
You mean
I'm
Weinstein?
just saying though, it's paper trails of people. Now it is folks that's kind of clout chasing, that's trying to get folks the hell on out of here. But we can't. We gotta stick it to both sides. If the person that's accusing this line, their ass need to go to jail, like Juicy Smoothie. My bad.
Juicy Smoothie.
But my point is, I keep messing it up. But shout out to Journey. You know what I'm saying? She broke my heart, get married, and still married to the dude. But anyway, my point is that I wanted to add this conversation and kind of with Cryro on her, because I want to know with him, like, how he deal with it being young in the dating game nowadays. Because if I could take it back to 2009, bro, I'd have stayed single and just waited. You know, stayed single, stayed a virgin, stayed out the way. Cause it's a lot that I done went through, you know, dating relationships or whatever. And I just want to know how he deal with all of it. Like, he coming up in the smartphone, you know, everything, all the flicks, everything HD, like it's always in your face. It ain't like you can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, Cryro don't really be on social media like that, which is big for him. Like, he be on YouTube and on Discord, but Cryro, how do you deal with this and navigate this, bro? And did this change the way you gonna move, you know, in life, or if you decide you want to, you know, be in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does this change the way you gon', you know, operate and move as a man?
I don't even know because like with the situations going on, it's just crazy. Like I don't know. Like that's a tough ass question. Like I ain't gonna lie. But
I
I
mean,
don't know.
we just like we just said, man, you know, as long as you protecting yourself and you got, you know what I'm saying, you checking on yourself, you covering yourself and you dealing with quality women, you know what I'm saying, you won't have to worry about too much of this. I just wanted to kind of see your perspective and, you know, we can come back to it at a different time. Cause like I said, I didn't really want to get a deep dive on this, but, I want to ask y'all, like, since we got Cryro here, I want to go back to the fighting game thing and then just games in general. Like we've been having this conversation the last couple of weeks, and I want to get your opinion on like season passes and content packs for games because you know we came up in the era of like when Mortal Kombat and stuff first came out, and I know you done went back and revisited all of the games you fell in like. Let me ask you, how did you, you know, as an 18, you know, 17 going on 18-year-old, like how did you get into Mortal Kombat? And then like how do you feel about how they rolling these characters and stuff out and how they treating these franchises?
Oh, first I got into Mortal Kombat when I was like in 4th grade and stuff like that. And so like my daddy he bought like this like game on for the Wii and stuff like that. And at first I thought it was like Tekken or something like that. And so until I seen it was like Mortal Kombat. And so it was this. So I was like, what is this? Until I started playing it, and then it was like, and I started liking it and stuff like that. And so that's why I know all the characters and stuff like that. And like, and with now, I don't really like how they be doing because they be like the character, like the fans, they want it like this and that. But but Ed Boon and the rest of them, they give them characters like the fans didn't even ask for. Like say if I want Ermac, they gonna give you somebody like Suhao or somebody like that. Like that's how they do it nowadays.
Yeah, I mean it is like they did troll people with Melina for like the first couple of combat packs, and then okay, we come back with Ultimate, and that's kind of been like what are y'all solutions for doing season pass content, or do y'all think we should just go back? Should they charge more for games, or should they just go back to okay, we charging $70 for a game now? Should we just go back to you know, just putting the full game out,
No,
you know, and then that is what it is.
All right, here's the thing. With Mortal Kombat, at least, and Injustice, like their game, their DLC is a bit different compared to, say, Capcom, where half the DLC for that first year pass is already on the disc. Some characters are complete, some aren't. Whereas Mortal Kombat and Injustice, when they put out a character as part of the combat pack or whatever, that motherfucker isn't even on the disc. It's not even ready. That's what I like about it. Like when I'm buying stuff to expand the game for Mortal Kombat 11 or MKX, that shit felt like an actual expansion versus what Capcom does and nickel and diming you every chance that they get on shit that should have been in the fucking game from day one. Street Fighter Cross Tekken was a good example of that. Characters was found to be on the disc. Some of them was complete and a couple others weren't. And it's just shit like that. Like, no, you cannot fucking, you know, nickel and dime people for shit on a video game and then expect them to, you know, be like, well, it's on the disc. Like, motherfucker, I should just have to fucking just like beat the game. Like, Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear, on the other hand, like, okay, here's how they work. I can play through the story mode and unlock them characters. Like one or two of them at the very least. If I want these extra ones as DLC, well, them motherfuckers wasn't part of the original base game anyway. They DLC. But like at least like 2 of them, they even tell you in the menu on PlayStation Xbox, they're like, you do not have to pay for this. You can just beat the fucking game. And once you beat the game, that character's there, it's yours. You don't have to buy that shit. But, you know, some motherfuckers is kind of just lazy and shit. And it's just what it is with certain games. But, like, it depends on who on the other end is running shit. Like, SNK has been great with bringing in DLC compared to, say, Capcom or, you know, anybody else. At least they shit ain't on the disc.
Yeah. My bad, y'all. I had got that White Castle had me had an itis. So
but yeah, it's just that stuff. So like, you know, I'll keep it real with you. Like, if I'm gonna buy a game that's got had DLC, it's either gonna be by NetherRealm or System Works or SNK. I'm pretty much done with Tekken, and I have pretty much gone our separate ways. Soul Calibur, I'm still here for, but Street Fighter and I are done.
Okay, Breezy, how you feel? And we gonna
about
wrap it up
DLC
for tonight. About games going forward, because I just feel like they're not really even putting in the type of quality that we used to get. Like, I feel like a lot of studios, like I just heard that because Anthem sucks so hard that EA is like, yeah, bro, we good on that multiplayer and shout out to Pyro.
Yeah, they wanted it to be fucking Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I feel like Destiny got it right when it came to when Destiny 2 at least got it right. Well, they got it in the current state now, because I got a story mode, and then we can run back through the story mode. We got raids, we got this, we got boss fights, we can, we got the season pass. But all I got to do is just keep playing the same missions or playing the raids. I could go back and clear, the story mode on a higher difficulty. That's going to give me more experience points. Fortnite, if you play about 4 or 5 matches of Fortnite, even if you suck, you going to level up a couple of levels on that battle pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then, they got different characters and stuff like that and different challenges. If you do all the challenges in a set, you're going to go up 10 levels. It's not really gaming you and you getting a whole bunch of free stuff with it. Like, I feel like with the fighting games, they keep nickel and diming us until, and they even said that it's a rumor that Combat Pack 3 is coming, which I don't mind if they keep adding on to Mortal Kombat 11 for a while, and they kind of let the series rest and die down after the movie comes out. Like, they don't really need to come out with Mortal Kombat, the reboot. You know what I'm saying? Base spoilers if y'all ain't, they don't need to come out with that right now in the next couple of years. To put Injustice 3 out, I feel like Injustice did a good job with their season pass. Every couple of months, you had characters rolling out. Mortal Kombat, they took a little extra time and they kind of fell off with it, but then they came back and got it right, where they had a whole story expansion. So the wait was actually worth it, and it was about half the size of the regular game. I mean, it was half the time of the regular game, so you had a 7-hour, you had a 5-6 hour story. They gave you a 3 or 4 hour story, depending on how long it took you. And you know what I'm saying? It was worth it. You know what I'm saying? But Breezy, how do you feel like they can fix the quality in games? Like,
they can't. They can't unless you get more crowd-funded, self-published titles. But in terms of like your big AAA titles, they're never gonna fix that shit. If anything, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna be more like how Kickstarter was. You're gonna buy a game and you're gonna spend $60, and the only thing that's gonna work is the damn start screen. And then you're gonna have to wait 6 months for the rest of the game to come out, and there you go. And then they're gonna still charge you DLC. Like, it's not gonna fix itself. You have the industry, unless you have a bunch of class action lawsuits about these studios releasing these titles broken and needing day one patches and locking shit on discs and shit. Nothing's gonna change. It's gonna get worse. They're just gonna keep busting the damn game down. Oh, look, you're playing the newest Call of Duty. Be ashamed. You need to reload. Buy the gun. Buy the ammo pack. Season pass. Unlimited reloads. Oh, you like pistols? Buy the pistol pack.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's what's finna happen.
It's already happening. But see, with Call of Duty, what I like, again, battle pass take long as hell to get through, but you get all those guns, and then with Black Ops, you almost damn near don't need to even get the season pass because the guns the basic guns is straight. Now Modern Warfare, I like some of the guns that they added on. Can't even lie. I like some of the character packs that they added on, like the Texas Chainsaw and the Saw packs was legit. Like they modded up the character. They made custom weapons that that's specific to that particular character mod. And it made sense. And I actually was using that, in my loadout. Like I was using that in my rotation of my operators. Like it made sense. And then if you play the season pass and you beat it, you have enough coins basically from playing it to buy the next one. You know what I'm saying? You can buy the next season pass and have it be powered up. Basically where you skip 20 levels just by playing that, So I feel like it's a trade-off for a multiplayer game, but I feel like the single player game need to make a comeback. And I feel like we got Returnal, we got Deathloop, we got Ratchet and Clank. I feel like we need to have a balance more because I feel like nowadays it's more towards multiplayer, but single player games built the PS2, the PS3 experience, the Xbox experience, and multiplayer kind of fleshed it out and brought it to a different level where people are connecting. But those single player games I feel like keep the industry afloat, because if I've been playing Call of Duty for 6-7 months or a whole year straight until the next one come out, in between there, I mean, it's some people that's all they play is Call of Duty. They gonna get off work, they're casual, you know what I'm saying, or they might be a hardcore Call of Duty fan. They gonna play 5 to 10 matches a night, and they gonna call it a night, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or they might play a couple of hours of Warzone, and then they gonna go, after they play with their kids and smash their wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna play a couple of matches, and they gonna roll over and go to bed and start their day over again. But as far as the industry, I feel like single player games need to get a better shape. On the Xbox and the PlayStation. Now Nintendo, they got the game and gone with it. They got all except Call of Duty. They got every other multiplayer game and Destiny, those two. But every other multiplayer game, Fall Guys is coming. Apex is on there.
Like, hold on.
Fortnite is on
like there. We have single player experiences on current gen consoles, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, you don't have to wait and play strictly the multiplayer. Doom Eternal, Wolfenstein,
Youngblood,
and all that stuff. Like, yeah, you had all them that you didn't need to have, the multiplayer mode and none of that shit, right? And then it's like, yeah, we had plenty of them on there. It's just that people want to play some shit that's online 90% of the time. It's like, and I get that, all right. But I'm also
kind of far between though, Matt. But you might have in 1 month we had Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy. I forget the other game that came out. Then Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, and Watch Dogs all come out in the same month. And now it took 3-4 months. Now we getting Returnal, and that's it. Returnal is the one. It's like the Souls role game, which I mean, we gonna see if that's good. I'm praying it's good because I want it.
What? Which game?
It's Returnal.
Oh,
I'm hoping it's good. I find the lack of gameplay disturbing. Because Demon Souls and every Souls game up until this point has had a whole lot of stuff.
Oh, this? Oh man, I don't have high hopes for this.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
This is gonna be repetitive as shit.
Outriders I love though. You know what I'm saying? I played the demo and I fell in love with Outriders. It's another Destiny-esque thing, but it's got a fleshed out story. It's like Destiny meets the Division. And they really, the people who can fly, the people that did Bulletstorm, they really put their foot in this, man. Like I'm not really the Gears guy. Like I play Gears, I like it, but this really takes this is what Gears needed to do for real. Like they added these different abilities and this crazy planet that they own, and it's like this tropical storm that comes through, like what's that movie, Annihilation, that comes through and just kill everything. And then oh, it's all good, Cryro. You know what I'm saying? They come through and and it's a deep little story, and it's like, okay, cool, and you can play it solo or multiplayer. But I just feel like it's few and far between. When we was in the PS2 and even the PS3 era, we had single player games coming out. We had co-op games coming out, like the drop in, drop out. Like we had those coming out on the regular. And I feel like because it's so many more people at home, people playing multiplayer games and stuff like that, they like, oh well, F these single player games, because we dropped them. We can't run that rag dry of single player content. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I felt like did it right. They put the single player game out. Few months later, they came out with their multiplayer suite, and it was pretty much what we was like. Dang, this would actually be a fun multiplayer. Not we building a mediocre multiplayer experience around a game that like Avengers. Like Avengers didn't need multiplayer. You know what I'm saying?
You needed a hell of a lot more, though.
I mean,
that shit is trash.
It didn't mean multiplayer the way that they was trying to do it. It needed to be like Destiny, to where, okay, I pull up and I'm in a lobby. I'm not starting out with these people in my lobby, but if I'm doing a mission and then, this person is doing a mission on the map and we happen to run into each other, and it's like, okay, Hawk got to go get to this base over here. I'm doing my mission. But then, what's the girl name? What's that girl name? Marvel Girl is over here doing her thing, and then we both finna do this. I can go over here with him, press the button. We both starting the mission. Like, instead of us having to, okay, we got to start this mission together. We got to stay together. If one of us drop out, like, it was too much playing. It was a good game, but it was a broken system. Like, it was a broken concept. And so that's where I was at with it. You know what I'm saying? But let me add Cryro back in here. I want to just get his little final thoughts. And if y'all got some final thoughts on that, I want to see how Cryro feels about like today's game, because he be playing a lot of old school games. Even though I know he got a PS4, like, Cryro, you still there, bro? Or you tapped out? You still charging up the phone? Okay. Going once, going twice. All right, Breezy, your turn.
Only thing I got to say is I think a lot of these studios, like the big publishers, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, they, maybe excluding Nintendo, they no longer believe in that single player franchises are capable of making the same revenue in comparison to something like a Call of Duty or a big multiplayer game when you start looking at microtransactions and things of that nature. But they absolutely can help breathe life in between those big game release cycles. And Sony recently curb stomping most of Japan's studio staff is a worrying sign that whoever's at the head of Sony doesn't understand that they have a huge back catalog, and Microsoft does as well, a huge back catalog of single-player IPs that they could make co-op single-player IPs that could still, maintain those type of revenue streams. Not to the extent of a lot of microtransactions, but relatively well. But I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see a resurgence of big single player games unless we get more shit like Final Fantasy happening, and then Sony and a few others will be like, "Hey, let's go see what's in our bag that we can pull out." But I gotta head out, bro.
All right, Matt, you got anything before we go?
No, that was it.
All right, Breeze, Matt.
Honestly, just like there's plenty of single player games that's out there that Sony has, that Microsoft has, that Nintendo has that they not using, and I'm kind of just like, you leaving shit on the table, fucking use it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop bullshitting and fucking around and acting like, well, we don't have no single player experiences. No, you have plenty. You just not using them. Like Sony is not using Siphon Filter. Sony is not using Medieval. Sony is not using, fucking goddamn Warhawk. I mean, there's plenty of shit in the back that they not using. Microsoft, y'all motherfuckers got like all of Rare. So where the fuck is another Conquer? Where the fuck is, all these other games that you have? You're not using them. Nintendo, they mostly use most of this shit properly, but I'm still pissed that there's no custom Robo.
No, or F-Zero.
Or F-Zero, like you don't have neither one.
Yeah, well, all right, y'all. I mean, I feel like we had a good, solid, packed show for tonight, and I'll never, ever, 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 ever go get my sack of capsules before the show. Like, oh boy. I know I've been, boy. Ooh. Anyway, thanks. Shout out to Lil Cryo Boy for jumping on the show tonight. We appreciate you, bro. I know you was getting your content and stuff together, and you getting the crib and stuff. We know about being youngers at the crib and having to take care of business and all of that on you trying to get it out the way for the weekend. So we appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for coming on and jumping on the show, man. I appreciate you, man, for like Charlie, always being down to support. Shout out to Hayes for sliding in and sliding out. You know what I'm saying? And I just like what we building here, man. Waiting on Serizaku to bring the. I've been practicing. I've been waiting, man, to do the commentary. But I just appreciate you, bro, man. Y'all, Cryo, you, Charlie, everybody, man, that's on the Mod Squad, and all the people that be watching and be tuning in week after week, day after day, month after month, for this last year, man. Y'all really have inspired me to keep going. And let me know I ain't just preaching to the choir, preaching to the hall, you know what I'm saying? The empty hall with the sermon, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that y'all supporting me, man. And like I said, I want to keep building this thing up till we have a label and we have a media outlet and a website where we ain't gotta play these wicked games with people and worry about scandals and allegations or whatever. And I'm gonna just let y'all know, as the boss and the purveyor of this thing, if anything would happen with me, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down, right or wrong or whatever, and just face it, because it ain't worth having all the people that's over like in the TI situation or any other situation, and then my prayers go out to them. It's not worth putting everybody that under the bus for something that we worked hard for over something stupid that I did or somebody else, and I'm same thing with y'all. Like, I want to keep this mug going. I want to keep building this mug. I want to keep helping people, especially the young brothers and the youth that's out there. We hope that these conversations are entertaining, that they help y'all, not only make informed decisions about your purchases and about what you're watching or playing and listening to, but also about life in general. You know what I'm saying? And Cryo, I definitely see you grinding and doing your thing. And I want to salute you and have you on the show, man. But man, look, I just need you to go ahead and do me a favor right quick, bro, and go ahead and do the song for us one time. Take us up out of here, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. Hold on, real quick. We're gonna remote it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and we gonna. I need you to go ahead and take us on out of here, man. As long as you don't take me down like me, Mill, we all good. You know what I'm saying? Tried to beat Mill, tried to play us last week, and we almost, Anyway, but hold up, real quick. Let me come about a prayer of my play. Anything you want to say? Any shout outs you got, Matt, or front row before I get to that?
Man, just shout out to everybody that's doing well, man, right now. Hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah, man. I'm just hoping people doing well. Hope people staying safe and, staying healthy. Man, all you got to do is make sure you get a whole full ass glass of vitamin C every morning. That's what I do. Ain't been ill since.
Yes, sir. So, man, Crabo, you gonna do this for us, bro? You gotta do it for me one time, man. Yeah, do this up, man. Look, that mug already had 115 views, man. You killing me, bro? Cause I hit me up in all 5-6 months. It's creeping on to come up, but this mug is a hit, bro. So here we go, man. You ready? You ready? You gonna do it? You gonna do it for me, bro? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it, Cryo? You gonna do it? You got me? I'm finna drop the beat. Look, I got the mug turned up. You ready? You ready, man?
Hold on.
All right, hold on. We're gonna let him get everything together.
Cause I got too much things going on in the house.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna give him a second, man.
All right.
Well, yeah. What was I finna say, man? It was something. Oh, so dang, it was something I was finna ask you, man. I done forgot. Oh man, so while we waiting on that, damn, what was I finna? I had something I was gonna tell y'all, man. Oh yeah, once again, for the people that wasn't here at the beginning, I will be having a merch store. You're gonna be able to get Killzown merch, Beatz N Bitz merch. The Beatz N Bitz merch, like I said, we're gonna be busting that down with the whole team. So buy like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? One for you, your girl, your mom, and them. So that's coming. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Patreon, and I'm gonna talk with the boys sometime this week. We're gonna think about doing like a Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network Patreon for y'all, maybe. Once Serizaku gets back in the swing of things and Breezy gets all the way back in the swing of things, and I get with Hayes, and we're gonna see what we're gonna come up with. Maybe we had like a bonus episode somewhere up in there. Because it's only right. You know what I'm saying? I got one. I want to make sure everybody eating and everybody, you know what I'm saying? We will not have a lunatic situation over here. Everybody getting, they just do. Everybody getting what they getting, over here. Ain't gonna be none of that going on. But I just wanted to let y'all know the Teespring is coming, so it's gonna be Beatz N Bitz merch. And as well as Killzown merch, so y'all be looking out for that. I was brainstorming ideas. We was gonna do it kind of independently, but I said no, let's do something a little easier. So, all right, man, don't let us down, Carlos.
Here you go.
I might not know all the lyrics though to the song though. I might mess up half of it.
Look, that's why you performing to the track. Well, let's get it, man. It's your first time, first go around. Everybody like this mug, shirt, mug is going down, and I'm gonna put the song. While he doing it, I'll put the song on there. So let's get it real quick. It's an exclusive. Turn this mug up real quick.
I can't hear the beat.
Hold on. Let me run it back. Hold on, I'm gonna throw it on my phone. Hold up real quick. Hold up. Hold up. All right, hold on.
Chilling. I'm chilling. Oh.
Wait. Matter of fact, hold up. Run it back.
Cause we doing the ghetto style right now. That way, you know, they don't be tripping.
Chilling.
Hold on.
Oh,
Stop. We're gonna come back and we're gonna let him get all the way together because I can't have you coming out like that. You feel me? So we gonna come back. I want everybody though to go check out the song right now. I'm gonna put it in the chat start on Facebook. I want everybody to go check this mug out right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't have you come out like that. We can't do that. The internet, they never forget.
All right, y'all. I gotta bounce. I gotta get some rest. I gotta get them go to work early in the morning and shit.
Yeah, man. So everybody
out, y'all.
check this bug out.
All right.
Beatz N Bitz Podcast. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.